Good morning, welcome back to Parsnips and Parsimony. We are working once again in our yard. This is the last really nice warm day we have for the next week, which is we're going to work really hard out here, and then next week is going to be rain, but that's a win-win situation because we have a lot of stuff that needs to be done in the house. When the weather turns and it's warm, you've got to work with what you've got. So we've spent the entire week outside, and today's the last day on that project. I'm working on getting our meals situated for the day. In the microwave here, I pulled out our pork ribs. These are the boneless ones that I bought last week's for, I don't remember how cheap it was, but it was the buy one get one free sale with markdowns, which was fabulous. So we're gonna pull those out for dinner tonight. And I'm gonna put those in the crock pot. I want to be able to work outside all day today and not have to worry about dinner. So I think that's my best option, is putting that in the crock pot. So that'll be all done, taken care of, and I'll come into a nice hot dinner after that's all cooked. How are you, Mary?
Hi, good.
Mary's been very helpful this morning. She was helping with dishes, and did you finish the laundry? Okay, we got finished hanging up the laundry, and we have Chicken Central. They have grown a lot, and so we've had to separate the cages so they had more room to grow. Let me see if I can grab one here. Hey girl, do you want to be on camera? Yeah, I'm shy. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here.
Can I hold one?
Can you just open that up, honey?
Sure.
Can you go on that ledge? No, she goes, I don't want to.
Can I hold
There she is. See how big they've gotten? Go on, Mary. Nope, there she goes. Oh, there she goes.
I saw a brown one and a white one, like over there, starting to float.
Baby gates, old baby play yards for the win. Keeping these boxes closed. Woo! And spending most of their days outside in these because the weather has been absolutely gorgeous, and I think it's fabulous for them to be outside for the daytime.
It was putting his head in it.
What is she doing? She's checking out the other chickens. We have had so much fun with these chickens. They will probably be going out to the barn in about a week. We're kind of at that point. But we have had so much fun handling them and just interacting with them. And it's just been something I've really been glad we've done this year with the kids. I think it's been really good for everyone. And I will say I'm ready for them to move out next week. But it's been fun to have them in the house for 2 weeks. And 2 weeks has been perfect. I cannot emphasize enough, if you have the opportunity to get chickens, get them a little bit older. They are so less maintenance, which is huge. You don't have to worry about pasty butt because they're too old to get pasty butt at that point. Highly recommend getting older chicks. They've been really, really easy to take care of this year. Do you like the chickens?
Yeah. My favorite are the white leghorns.
You like the white leghorns?
Yeah.
Charity got the Isa Browns, so she has 10 Isa Browns. I have 6 Isa Browns for my neighbor, and then I have the 4 leghorns for me, or we'll add them to our flock. And that's how we divided it up. I'm read that the leghorns are very high energy, perfect for our family. They like to fly, and they're very active. So it'll be interesting to see what that dynamic that causes in our coop, just because I think the black sex links are more tame and laid back, and adding some, she's out again. They've learned how to escape the cage. Girl, you're not supposed to be out. No. This is that's one of the Isa Browns there. You can see they're kind of the gawky teenage stage right now. They haven't finished getting all their feathers, but they're getting there. They kind of look a little ugly. All right, you have to go back in. Escaping chicken, there you go. Go back in. Go ahead, Mary. Put her back.
Okay.
Thank you, Mary. One of the things I've been trying to do a little bit more is going back to menu planning. Menu planning is one of those things that it works so well for me, but finding the time to actually plan is where it's the hardest for me. So one of my goals for April has been to really work on routines. I think, you know, when I've done them in the past, they are very helpful, very beneficial for me. They're beneficial for my family, and I just need to do it. That's just all there is to it. So I have printed out, this is my morning routine, well, morning, afternoon, and nightly routine. I put it in one of these clear, you can use an expo marker on them. I just can go ahead and check this off. What I've noticed is my morning routine, spot on. It's easy for me. This seems to work really well. Lunch, my afternoon routine, a little shaky. Nighttime is where I have the hardest time getting everything done. You know, shining my sink, that goes back to Fly Lady here. It's just really hard for me to get everything done because by the time I finish working on all my internet stuff, it's late and I do not want to do this. So that has been my biggest thing that I've been working on, if you want to call it self-improvement, for the month of April. The one in the morning that has been most helpful is prep for daily meals. So before I do anything else in the morning, I mean, this routine can take me up an hour, hour and a half. I don't have times on it. I don't know if you guys run by having times. I do not have times on this particular one because I want to be able to do it as it works, but knowing I can't do other things until I get this done. So in this case, I want to be outside working. I'm not going to go outside and work until I get my morning routine, and the last thing on that is meal prep. And one of those things on my checklist is taking my daily vitamins. I know you guys ask, where do I get all my energy from? Well, first of all, hydration. I think hydration is key to making you feel your best. I've been using the Plexus Tri-plex system for, I'm going on 3 years now. I just started just before I got pregnant with Daniel, and I've stuck with it for 3 years. It has been life-changing, and getting your gut health in order it's made a difference for me. And it's been worth every penny of doing it. I use their BioCleanse, as well as, this is what I call my happy pill. This is known to work just as well as an antidepressant. It works. It makes you happy. And you guys should know, if you watch this channel, I'm a happy person. I take my magnesium. I switched my magnesium to daytime in the morning instead of nighttime, and I have found that I have slept so much better by doing that. It must have been just a little tweak that helped my system. And then every day I always take one vitamin C, helps keep us all healthy. And then, of course, I have my drink, my probiotic drink that I drink almost every day. This stuff is the best at making meat taste fabulous. Checklist in my morning routine is getting the laundry started. Art is a huge help with that, and he's actually already done 2 loads for me. I have one more load. The kids are outside playing, having lots of fun out there, enjoying the last warm day. Lydia's pulling Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Hi, guys. Anyways, the next thing on my list is doing laundry. Art has been such a help with that. So he's already gotten 2 loads done. Mary's helping getting 1 load up on the dryer. But I have one more dark load here. Our neighbor is moving up the street, and they were getting rid of some beautiful men's pants and shorts for the boys, and they just happened to be the boys and Art's size. These were LL Bean, perfect for summertime, and then they also had some ladies' clothes for me and Charity. So I'm just gonna go and run these through the wash, get them all set. I'm loving that art.
Yeah. Stand back, take a look.
Look at that.
Wow.
Doesn't it look nice?
Yeah, looks nice. So I just need to put the boards around on the side and underneath.
Yep.
Grace, stand
Stay
back.
back, honey. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Art is making great progress with the greenhouse. Do you think you'll get... What do you think you'll get done today? You're going to get the ceiling? You won't get the ceiling on.
I'm hoping to just finish all the sides. If I can do that, I'll be happy.
Isn't that the front too?
You can try. But it's coming along.
It has been absolutely wonderful having all of the excess supplies just here and not having to go out to the store and buy anything, because Art's only had to buy some bolts at the hardware store and we bought the rocks. That's all our expenses are so far, which is great. It's warming up out here, and I gotta open up my greenhouse. You may have seen the video that I did on the dog kennel. There it is. This is the first night my plants were out here, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up for the day so they don't die of heat in there, because it is warm today. Hot in there. Woo! It is hot. It is toasty in there. See how the plants look. Oh, they look good. They look happy. Good. Nobody keeled over.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And no animals ate anything. Good. Grace and Mary have been able to climb in there and help water. Is it warm in there?
Yeah.
Oh, the plants are going to love it. Oh, we're running out of water. We are now making flour tortillas because I didn't have time to get bread together. Well, the bread that I had, I turned into cinnamon bread for tomorrow for breakfast.
I made it.
Nice job, Grace.
I made one too.
Mary made one too. And Mary's actually helping me flip them on the stove. So we're almost done. Wrap them out. We're rolling them out here and just getting them finished up. Okay, here, Gracie, watch out. Woo! Hot. Okay, we got to do 2 more here.
Be careful so they won't get wrinkled
Okay,
up.
there's one. While I was working on the tortillas, Art came in and told me that there was a pileated woodpecker at our bird feeder. So he took some footage with his camera. I'm going to insert it here and you guys can check out that beautiful bird. I've never seen one at our feeder, and they are huge and they are beautiful.
Look what's at our bird feeder. Pileated woodpecker.
I've never seen one this up close.
Yeah, it's really close.
So big. Isn't that so big?
Yes, they're huge.
They're bigger than most woodpeckers.
Yeah. The biggest woodpecker we have around here, at least. There are a couple bigger than that, but not around here.
What's the one that is bigger than this one?
Let's see, the ivory-billed woodpecker.
Oh, wow.
And then there's, what's the other one, Janelle? Do you remember the other one? There's one in Mexico.
No, I don't.
They think it might be extinct, but they're not sure.
That is so cool. I've never seen him at the feeder before.
Neither have I. And their mouth.
He's going to eat all that soup in one fall swoop.
Wow, yeah, he is really eating that.
We finished lunch. It's well after lunch, and I am in the process of testing the pH of all the different gardens. Charity's working on getting her chicks. We're moving the chicks. Some of hers to her brooder. How's it going? Squish. It's going. Lots to do on a sunny day. So, in order to test the pH, you actually have to have, good soil contact. I've got this little handy tester. Art bought it for me a couple birthdays ago, and it's worked really well because you never have to worry about replacing the, you never have to get those little capsules to check the soil. You can just put this in as long as the soil's nice and wet. But you might be wondering, why are we building a greenhouse? Why do I have a mini greenhouse? And I think I told you guys that we were expanding our garden. Well, we had that happen today. Let me show you guys the new expanded garden. There it is. This is expansion project number 1 and expansion number 2. So that area there is my neighbor's blueberries, and we don't have care of that. We may help him with it, but those are his blueberries. But that space there is for us to share crops with, and same thing here. I just tested the pH. Looks a little on the acidic side, so we need to amend the soil there. That's what I've been working on. Same thing over here. We already put in a load of manure, so that's good. And I so appreciate him working with this with us. The larger plot that you saw there, the plan is to have corn and probably some vine crops. We're not sure about raccoons and critters and such, so I guess it may be a total dud this year. And then that second bed is the soil's all clay, so we're gonna have to be adding a lot of organic material. But it's exciting. I'm excited about it, and I'm looking forward to seeing how much we can get out of that this year. Art found some old wood flooring.
Yes,
is that what it is?
This came out of the girls' room.
And we're going to repurpose it as, would you call it siding or?
Yeah, I call it siding. And it's going to get painted when we're done, so it's not going to look quite so bad.
Well, it doesn't look that bad right now. A good coat of paint, hose it all down, scrape it, primer it, paint it. This is going to look so adorable. I can see the vision art.